you're prospecting as a consultant, just to cut a long story short, I believe that you should prospect as more as an authority than as a service provider. When I say authority, let me give you an example. When I started my business in 2009, and I was in the middle of another recession, I started reaching out to prospects, but it wasn't working really well, just knocking on doors. So what I did was I started a blog, okay, and I wrote up my list of prospects, and I called them up and I said, hey, I have this blog. I'd like to interview you on business planning. Business planning was my thing, was my specialty as a consultant. And I have 5 questions for you. Let's jump on the phone and answer those questions, and I'll publish it on my blog. And most people were very receptive to that. And back in the day, I didn't have Zoom or Skype with eCam call recorder and all those kinds of tools. I had one of those gadgets that journalists used to carry around to record interviews, and I used to do the interview on my speakerphone, record it, and transcribe it, and that became my blog post. But the important thing is that I began to build relationships with the people that I interviewed, and I deliberately reached out to people that could be potential clients for me. And so not all those relationships turned into clients, but some of them did, and that's how I got my business up and running in the first couple of years. So when you reach out to people, reach out as an authority. And later on, what I did was I even started a podcast. This was about 6 or 7 years ago. I started a podcast, and I reached out to my potential clients, started having interviews, and built relationships that way. So reaching out as an authority is a great way to do it, because today people are looking for information. Nobody's been where we are today, so everybody's looking for the way out and any kind of inputs and ideas. So people are willing to talk, but you got to talk to them and speak with them and build a relationship rather than approaching them as a service provider and constantly pitching them with stuff.